Okay, Carla, let's take a look at your swim stroke. We've got two views here. One is the above water from the side, and down below here is the below water from the side, both from the side. First thing I see here, great body position, nice pull. You're keeping that elbow nice and high. Over here, I think we're going to see the same thing. Very nice high elbow and pull to the rear. Nice head position. Swimming relatively flat. Would like to see more rotation. You've got a little bit of shoulder rotation here, but almost none in the hips. So I'd like to see just a little more rotation. My guess is when you take a breath, you're going to rotate quite a bit more. Beautiful body position here. Nice pull. Okay, thing I see right here that I'd like to change is your arm entry into the water. This arm will come around for recovery. Nice bent elbow. Now here's the issue. You're extending that arm above water all the way out. We would like to see it be extended below water. So to do that, you need to enter the water 6 to 8 inches in front of your head, somewhere in this area right here. Hand will enter the water there, piercing a little hole in the water, followed by the wrist, the forearm, and then the upper arm, all down through that hole in the water, and then you extend that arm out underneath the water. Instead, here we see the arm extends completely above water, and the hand is one of the last things to go in the water rather than the first thing. Notice here how it creates all this turbulence in the water. That's disturbance that's just slowing you down. The other thing that extending that arm out above water does is anytime you hang anything out in front of your body, something back here will drop. So your hips and legs will want to drop, and you're going to do things to compensate for that. One of the things that you'll do is your kick gets a little bigger. We can see here that this um, right leg came up out of the water and created a lot of bubbles. So great head position, great body position here. Um, Want to get those arms extended underneath the water. Okay, your breath, nice rotation to take that breath. This is the primary reason that you're able to maintain a really nice body position is, in spite of the hand extending above the water, is the fact that you're keeping a nice head position, and then look how you just rotate that head instead of lifting. Very nice. Right here is where we'd really like to see you stop, but you do extend a little further. So that head is, that head's looking up in this direction rather than straight to the side. If it were looking straight to the side, what we would see, and we'll see this as you come back in the water, something like that is exactly what we'd like to see. With one goggle almost completely underneath the water, you can see your mouth is still above water here. The water line is roughly halfway down the middle of your face. One goggle up above water. This is absolutely ideal here, what we'd like to see. Um, but what you're doing is really good. Most people, a lot of people lift their head when they rotate that head. You have very little lift in the head, just a little bit right at the end, very slightly. A little over rotation, and then the head goes right back to a great position. Notice here how the hips came down with that little bit of over rotation and little bit of head lift. The hips dropped. Now they're going to come back, get a nice head position again. The hips come right back up to the surface of the water. You're in a great horizontal position here on the water. Nice high elbow. Another thing that would be helpful is to see a catch a little bit sooner. We can see here how you keep the elbow high, and finally right here you're catching. This forearm goes down a little bit, and the hand goes down a little bit, and then you're going to pull that all backwards. If we could have that happen a little sooner up here, where that wrist flexes, and maybe the forearm flexes a little as well, so you go from this position to looking something like this with the hand. But it drops first. You can see that right there. That elbow drops. So like to keep that elbow up high when you first do your catch and start to pull, and then follow it down there. But in general, a really good catch and pull. Very nice pull backwards. Maybe a little too far to the center, but still you're pulling backwards. That's fine. Good looking rotation to breathe, just too far. See both those goggles clearly. We just want to see one. Something like that. That's as far as you need to rotate. And if you do that, you won't get that hip drop that you're seeing there, that you're overcompensating for with a big kick. Very nice swim stroke, though. Couple of little minor things are going to make a big difference for you. We'll see what it looks like from the front. But excellent body position, excellent head position, nice rotation of the head for a breath. Just a little bit of over rotation there. So work on that rotation of the head and getting that catch started a little bit sooner with that elbow staying high. Great job, Karla.